Hello and welcome! I am so super excited that you are here. If we don't know each other well yet, I'm Kelly and I'm going to be your camp counselor for the week. This is Camp Barn. It is our adult only end of summer camp where you are going to be able to detox from everything quarantine, find out what's been holding you back so you can regain your confidence, your energy, turn over a new leaf and start thriving. Yes, in as little as 5 days. All right, so I'm so super excited to show you this. And this video, the intent is to welcome you, to give you a little taste of what's to come, to give you, just expectations, what you can expect from me, what to expect from you, and just to get you started on the right foot. All right, so first things first, one of the things that's going to be the biggest driver of your success here over the course of 5 days and just, a couple days before and our 5 days together next week is going to be your nutrition. Okay, so you may have heard it before, you may not have it. Your nutrition is so connected to, your mental health, right? So if you're feeling unmotivated, lethargic, lazy, brain fog, unfocused, scattered, unmotivated, tired, can't get out of your own way, you know what to do, you just don't know why you don't do it. It could be because of your nutrition. So if you've had a summer or a whole quarantine of overindulging in adult beverages and all of the things, we're gonna help you clear that out. That's gonna be one of the first things that I'm gonna teach you how to do. And I want you to get set up for that this weekend, okay? So I posted today some tips in the group of how to get some meal prep going. I want you to get some junk out of the pantry that is tempting you and don't buy anymore, all right? So some really super simple tips. I'm gonna give you some more over the weekend. I really truly want you to try to eat clean as much as possible, like 90% of the time, if not at all, no processed foods. You will be amazed in what this can do for you. So eating clean, it's one of those buzzwords. Basically, it's eating food in its truest forms, like, fruits and vegetables. I was gonna say lean. I don't eat lean meats, but lean meats and whole grains and nuts and seeds and all of the amazing things for you. And this does include like potatoes, like a sweet potato, something like that, and brown rice and all those amazing foods. Okay, oatmeals. Awesome stuff like that, all right? So those are the foods you want to be choosing. Those are the foods I want to see you add more of. So you're never going to see me, swipe my red pen and tell you to eliminate this and eliminate that. But for this week, I'd really love it if you tried to only eat food in its natural state. Obviously, you cook it together, you whip together a stir fry with protein and veggies and brown rice or whatever. Of course, I'm not just saying you need to eat raw carrots and boiled chicken. No, nothing like that. I'm just saying focus on most of your foods being in their natural state. All right. You'll notice a huge difference, especially with bloat around the abdominal area. That's one of the biggest things. Processed foods, you don't know that there's so many added sugars and salts and just all sorts of stuff and chemicals. So eat clean, all right? That's what I want you to do. I want you to clean out the cabinets, clean out the pantries this week, really get some really great foods in your house and do some prep. Plan for your week, plan some meals, all right? That's one of the biggest challenges that people face is that they grab out of convenience or they grab when they're, bored, or if they have something on hand when they're feeling emotional or stressed and there's a bag of, their favorite chips or cookies within eyesight, they're going to grab it, okay? So get rid of the tempting foods, prepare, do some prep, do some meal planning. Like I said, I will provide you some more tips, but nutrition is going to be one of the biggest factors, okay? So there's a huge connection between, like I said, your mental health and what you eat. So there's a connection between your brain and your gut. So what you're eating, what you're digesting is sending signals to your brain. So if you're consuming sugar, extra salt, all the additives, all the artificial things, all that stuff that's all chemicals, your brain is going to be chemically altered. You might not be thinking as clearly, right? And then when you're not feeling as good, when you're feeling tired and lethargic and unmotivated and like a failure and all the things, then what happens? Then you self-soothe and you eat more bad foods. Make sense? All right, so let's clean up our nutrition. Enough on that. All right, the second thing is gonna be water. So water is gonna be so unbelievably important. You are gonna drink half of your body weight in ounces every single day, at least, okay? I go for a gallon. That is more than half of my body weight. That is what really works for me, especially after any indulgent period. If I'm looking to detox, you may have seen me do this, maybe you haven't. Here's the thing, if your hands are dirty, like they've been maybe in quarantine, you've practiced it a lot, what do? You wash them, right? So if your insides are dirty, if you've been consuming a lot of toxins, if you've been consuming a lot of foods that maybe aren't the best for you, what you think you should do? Right, drink water, okay? So you're gonna drink 16 ounces of water upon awakening, all right? Your body, you're dehydrated. You're gonna start to get your metabolism firing. You're gonna start to get your digestive system moving, okay? This is gonna help you with natural energy. So 16 ounces of water upon awakening, and then 16 ounces of water before every single meal and snack at a minimum, okay? Right there, you're getting a ton of ounces of water if you're eating 3 meals and a snack plus the morning. I mean, that's already enough, almost enough water for most of you, okay? So that's what I want you to do. So those are the 2 things. So go stock up, go get those water bottles out, go get gallons of water. If you're a visual person and you need to see it, do that, all right? So those are the 2 things. Also, the third thing I want you to do this weekend is to grab a little notebook, all right? So that's all you're gonna need for this challenge. You will do a little bit of writing. There'll be some encouraged writing, of course. I can't force you to do anything, but you're here for a reason, right? So maybe take my advice, all right? So I wanted to write down, there's a lot of different ways that you can gauge your success, okay? And I'm gonna give you some tools to gauge your physical body, some success so that you can see in the mirror, but I really want you to focus on how you feel, how you're feeling. Like, how do you want to feel? Like, how do you feel right now? Like, write that down. How do you feel right now? Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Like, how do you feel right now? Write it down, okay? Because I want you to get a gauge to see how you feel at the end of these 5 days. All right. So tell me right now, how are you feeling? Everything, inside and out. How are you sleeping? I don't know. How's your hair, skin, and nails, right? Like, how are your energy levels? Write it all down. This is only for you. You don't have to share it, but please, please do this, okay? Write it all down. And if you want to get a gauge of your external body too, I'm going to share some tools, but I want you to write that down today. Will you do that? Okay, good. So write that all down. Keep it just for you. You could even do it in the notes section of your phone, all right? And that's gonna be just to get a good gauge of how you're feeling so that I can see, and you can see, more importantly, how you feel after I teach you all my little secrets over the course of 5 days, all right? So write all that down, be 100% transparent and honest, okay? This is just for you, remember. And that's it. That's what you're gonna do this weekend. You're gonna get your nutrition, you're gonna get to start to get prepped up, you're gonna get some water going and flowing, and I want you to write down. I need to know what's going on, how you feeling. What did quarantine do for you, positively or negatively? Okay, so maybe did it stop you in your tracks with something? Were you working toward a goal and it stopped you in your tracks? Or did it do some amazing things for you, but maybe not some great things in a different aspect of your life? All right, so write down maybe some things, maybe some bad habits that you've picked up. Okay, what else could you write down? Like anything that's been distracting you, the stress or the lack of sleep or the remote learning, right? Write down things that have been distracting you. This could be, did you pick up maybe a phone addiction? Some of my old habits crept back in. Do you grab your phone first thing in the morning? Are you overdoing it with sugar, with the mindless eating, with the stress eating, with the binge eating? Social media, like politics, like negativity. Do you get wrapped up and you're like in a rabbit hole, right? Tell me what's going on. Is your sleep suffering? Are you waking up in the middle of the night like, I can't even handle this, all right? Write it all down. I want you to write it all down, all right? So those are your challenges, those are your goals for the weekend. And then for next week, okay, now that that was so let's get excited again, okay? Because I'm gonna help you get over all of that, all right? So every day you're gonna get a live video from me. You're also gonna get posts in there every day from me with some challenges and activities to do. You can expect an email from me every day too. So you're just gonna have me all over your grill this week, and it's gonna be amazing. All right. So yeah, and I'm always just like a click away. Seriously, if you need my phone number, I'll give you my phone number. You can email me, you can message me through social media, whatever works for you best. If you have any problems, and if I don't know, like if you're struggling, you don't understand something, if I don't know, I can't help you. So please, 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 please reach out, okay? And don't ghost me, would ya? Just write back. If I reach out to you, write back, all right? So that's expectations of me, and I'm just here right alongside of you. Seriously, like every single step of the way, I am right here with you. I will be doing this. I will be eating clean. I'm going to be doing the daily challenges. Like I am showing up right alongside of you, digging in the trenches out of quarantine, all right? Expectations of you. Show up, engage, all right? This isn't just the Kelly Show. That is so lame and boring, all right? This is a support and accountability group, okay? So it's women, all that are here for the same exact reasons you are, all right? So be brave, engage in the daily post, comments, pop in, share what you're doing, share what you're proud of, like share your wins, share what you're working, share if you tried a recipe, share anything and everything, okay? I love non-scale victories. So share if you were like, I said no thank you to a donut for the first time in my whole entire life because I already know what that tastes like, okay? I want to hear it. I want to hear it all. I want to hear if you're overcoming that phone addiction, right? You know, anything and everything. I want to hear it, all right? So share in the group, engage. From experience, I've been coaching others, health, fitness, mindset, and business for just about 6 years now. And through experience, the people that engage in these groups are the ones that get the best results, all right? So the more you put into it, the more you get back. Plain and simple. Please don't make this the Kelly Show. That's so lame. I want this to be about both of us, okay? All right, and what else? I think that's it, all right? So get some stuff going with your nutrition, get the water going, grab a little notebook, note section on your phone, let me know how you're feeling, all right? Oh, and something else I just thought of. What you could also write down is how you want to feel. How do you want your life to feel? How do you want your body to feel? Because what happens when you get so focused on how it should look, how your body should look, how your life should look, and it doesn't happen fast enough, it's just about enough to make you quit. And then what happens? Guilt, shame, defeat, it's that downward spiral that leads to more negative choices, okay? But if you can focus on like the type of energy that you want to bring into your life, right? Like the energy that you need to live the life that you crave, wow, that's amazing, right? That's powerful. All right, so that's it. I rambled long enough. Obviously, I'm long-winded. I will really, truly try next week to keep the video short and sweet. And yeah, that's it. I'm so super excited for you. Super excited to help you regain your confidence, uncover and overcome what's been holding you back,